give him a good side.
Yeah, we'll give you a good side.
Okay, ready to...
You ready for him, Dad? He's gonna do a good side. Tell him when.
Hey, good evening. It's Ryan Wood here with All World Slow Pitch. We're in the championship game for the men's bronze, and we're going to have the two competitive teams here with the No Stars, a local group out of Barrie, taking on the No Sox Toronto-based Super Series C team. The No Stars are made up of a collection of local Barrie players with various ranks of A, B, C, D, and even E. It's going to be an exciting game as in the round robin, the No Sox were the better victors during the round robin with a 20-15 victory, and we're here in the championship game. It's going to be a great battle, and looking forward to seeing two teams go hard here. Without further ado, let's get to the action here, and good luck to both the teams. Oh shit.
Hey, here we go, Sox. Here we go.
All right, leading off for the No Stars, a member of the Game On Mobile Men's A Slow Pitch team, Matthew Richardson, wearing number 64. Matty Rich, as everyone knows him, steps in the plate here. 1-1 count to start. Matty Rich sees ball number 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. We start with a 1-1 count here in All World Slow Pitch. And Matty comes up a little short, grounds out to the pitcher. 1 out here. Coming up to the plate here for the No Stars, number 27, Ryan Gardy. Gardy plays for the Naturals Men's A Slow Pitch team, another local guy. Ryan's having a pretty good year. He's really starting to find his own as a Men's A Slow Pitch player. Just started playing Men's A last year with the Naturals and having a pretty good season this year. Pitching for the No Sox, JT Crum.
Hey, there you go, 9-0.
Hit strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you notice, the pitcher's faking there. You're allowed to do that here in All World Slow Pitch. It's called juking. It's very popular down in the US, and we let it go here for men's gold, men's open, and men's silver division. The bronze division is not allowed to juke here in All World Slow Pitch. Ryan rips one to the shortstop. That's misplayed. He rounds hard. He's going for 2, and Gardy gets a double there. Now batting Paul Neff. Paul Neffer, men's C player for the Marksmen. Having a great season with the Marksmen this year. Was able to take part in the Marksman golf tournament and had a couple of refreshments with Paul. And this guy's pretty well known as a guy who can pound it back to Bud Lights, but he can also smash a ball as well. Ball chisels one down the line. Nika makes a great play. Nika, a very solid glove over at third base for the No Sox. Very talented player. He's got great hands. There's a great play by him. 2's away here in the top of the first inning for the men's gold championship game. Coming up to bat here is Mike Gooch. Gooch, former member of the Blue Sox, now with the Rays in men's A. And he steps in the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. JT Crum nibbles the front corner. Nice pitch by him. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And Gooch laces one into the gap into right center field. Oh, the right fielder almost comes up with it. Gooch is heading for 2. Is he going to be safe? Oh, probably would have been out at 2 there had Juan been able to squeeze the ball. Looks like 2's away. Brock, where's the courtesy runner? Courtesy runner goes in. Matty Rich runs for Gooch. You're allowed 2 courtesy runners per inning here in All World Slow Pitch. Makes for a nice little break for the bigger guys. You're not forced to run around the bases the whole entire game. Brad Dilk steps into the plate. Dilk, he's played some Men's A in the past with the Brewers. Great Hamilton boy, now living in Barrie. Met his now fiance in the Northern Shootout and moved up to Barrie a couple years ago. Dilksey goes to the right field, and the right field tracks the ball there cleanly. So, after 1/2 complete innings, it's the North Stars 1, the No Sox 0. It's been a long day for all these teams. The game started here at 9:45 this morning. They played a 3-game round robin, flipped into a semifinal and a final, and the North Stars beat the Marlins, who's having a great season as well at the Men's circuit. In a very close game, 1-run game. They won 10-9 in the semifinals, and the No Sox were able to beat the Collingwood Rockies in a pretty close game as well to work their way to the finals. Defensive lineup here for the North. Pitching, number 10, Art Thormerson, now playing with former player for the Carnage Men's Super Series team. The battery, catcher, Brock Jackson, plays men's D for the Juice Monkeys. Third base, Mike Gooch. Shortstop, Alexander Gagne. Middle infielder, Tim Wardell. First baseman, Paul Neff. Right field, we've got Jimmy Tao. Plays for Carnage, center fielder Ryan Gardy, and left fielder Brad Dilks. Hitting into the bottom of this first inning, Justin Goddard steps into the box. Robin Justin was a beast. I don't even imagine him, can't even see him get out throughout the time. He's very tough out here. Let's see what happens here in the first inning. Oh, and he chisels one through the right side. Good spot. Gets a good single there. Ball comes in cleanly from Jimmy Tao, and we got a leadoff man on base here for the No Sox. Already using courtesy runners. Justin Godin, the lucky guy that doesn't have to run. He wants to say hi to all of his friends and family back home in Sudbury.
Come on.
Jake Luck steps in the box. Jake from Tottenham, Ontario. Jake's really coming into his own as one of the younger up-and-coming players. Hits a line drive to Brad Dilks in left field, and nice play by Dilksy picking that up. Good line drive, just a little bit too far, and gets the first out of the inning. Bottom of 1 here. 1 runner on, 1 out. Daniel Gould steps in the box. Everyone knows him as Cheeseburger. Not sure where the name came from. I'll have to ask him maybe in between innings. Great shot into the right field. Steps into, tries to turn and comes up, realizing that Jimmy Tao's got a pretty good arm. So we got runners on first and third here, bottom of 1. 1-0 here for the North Stars in the bottom of the first inning. Come plate the pitcher, JT Crum. Second courtesy run of the inning. They're out of courtesies now. Pitcher steps in, first and third with 1 out. Ball 2. As mentioned earlier, 1-1 count here for JT. Looks for the bomb, and it was over the fence, but it was foul. One ball, 2 strikes here. JT Crum steps in the batter's box. The pitcher for the No Sox, also a coach of the team. Put together a pretty solid squad. First-year Super Series team. They're doing well this year. Coming off a second-place finish last in Tennessee. He fly ball to the center field. Ryan Garley picks it clean, throws her in. And we got a tie ball game, 1-1. 2's away here in the bottom of the first inning. Stepping up to the plate here is Jake Wyant. Jake, a very talented outfielder. Very fast, good speed. Steps in to the plate here with 2 away here in the bottom of 1. Score now 1-1. Hart. Strike number 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, fly ball to left field here. Brad Dilks camps under it. And we got our third out of the inning. So after got the visiting North Stars 1, the home team, the No Sox, 1. Coming up to the top of the first inning. Top of the second inning. Perfect. Yeah, all the people watching at home here, All World Slow Pitch Point Series event number 2 here. We've had 60 teams take part this weekend. Right now on this diamond is men's gold. The other diamonds, we've got some men's bronze playing behind us here on the other diamonds. It'll be a pretty entertaining game here. 1-1. Good battle in the first game between the two teams. And as we step here with top of the second inning, pitcher Art Tormerson steps in the box. 1-1 count to start. JT Crum lays in a great first pitch there for strike number 2. One ball, 2 strikes here. A couple little fakes, and Art hits a comebacker back to JT for the first out of the top of the second inning here. Brock Jackson from the Juice Monkeys, making himself a North Star for the weekend. Steps in the batter's box. Brock, very strong hitter. When he's on, he's hitting some great line drives and up and over. Good strong power. See what happens here. Great line drive, just as I said. Rips one over the first baseman's head for a single. Great start for the North Stars here with 1 runner on. Courtesy runner steps in. Brad Dilks goes in to run for Brock Jackson. Great line drive for Brock there. Struggled a little bit in the semifinal game, but looks like he's found his stroke here for the championship. Good timing to find his bat. And that looks like it's going to drop down into the gap. Brad Dilks rips around for going from, and he is a dead duck. Great throw for Jake Wyant there. Strong arm. It's very, very tough arm to be running on. He's very, very accurate when it comes to throws here at third base, and he is a dead duck. Wasn't even close at third base. But that is a tough one. 2's away now. Alexander Gagne steps in. Alexander from Sudbury. Co-ed legend. He's won lots of championships in the co-ed game, and he rips one to the second baseman, and they find a way to get the third out. A couple of good line drives there. They kind of ran himself out of an inning, but after the top of the second inning, it's still 1-1 game with the No Stocks coming up to bat here in the bottom half of the inning. A couple unlucky bounces there for the North Stars, but baseball, softball, it's all a game of inches. You just never know what can possibly happen. Well, we're here in the bottom of the second inning with the No Sox coming to bat. Chad Byerly. Chad coming off a pretty bad injury to his elbow. Chad smashed his elbow here in event 1. Had elbow surgery. It's quite miraculous that he's recovered so quickly and was able to swing as well as he did in the round robin game against the North Stars. I believe he hit 2 home runs, so seems to be swinging the bat pretty solid. And Chad continues the streak of hitting the bat ball solid and comes up with a leadoff single here in the bottom of the second inning. 1-1 game here between the visiting North Stars and the home team, the No Sox. Now stepping into the batter's box, Juan Santana. Juan comes up and hits an absolute missile through the left side of the field. Brad Dilks gets the ball in here, and we got runners at first and second. Nobody out here. No Sox are pressing here for some runs. Stepping into the box, the second baseman, Rafa Davila. Rafa, pretty solid infielder and loves the game of softball. You can just see he's always smiling, loves to play. The pitch. Oh, nice pick by Tim. Oh, that's a sweet double play there. Tim Wardell makes a nice pick. Matty Rich over, and they find a way to spin two there. It kills a little bit of momentum for the Nose Sox. We got 2 away now here in the bottom of the second inning. Nika Garcia steps into the box. Nika, very, very smooth hands, third baseman for the Nose Sox. Let's see what happens here. Ball number 2. Art comes up a little short there. Oh, and Nika looks to go for a home run. Jimmy Tao camps under it, and they get out of that inning after a little bit of pressure from the Nose Sox. A sweet double play ball gets them out of the inning. Unscored, and we got a 1-run softball game here going into the top of the 3rd inning.
Why didn't we scream like go to go?
Our fans aren't as bad.
Everybody hits now, boys. Everybody hits. Here we go.
Coming up here for the top of the 3rd inning here, Jimmy Tao, the gentleman who just made the catch out in right field. Nice catch by him. Catches it out in the shade there in right field.
Come on, boys.
As you can see, a lot of people here in the sport of men's slow pitch, some of them don't wear helmets. As you can see, a lot of the batters don't. But Jimmy Tao is one of the people who do decide that, you know, for his own personal safety, he likes to wear helmets. And he's been hit with a ball before in speaking to him previous. So he feels that it's for his personal safety, which, you know, I compliment his choices. And I know that the Canadian Championships or the men's A level, all the batters will have to wear helmets. So I see a trend coming that way when it comes to the sport leaning towards the helmet action. So we'll see how it goes. But top of 3 here, Jimmy Tao steps in. And Jimmy Tao laces a line drive, and that'll hop right in front of Jake Wyant. Jake throws it in, shows off the gun. He didn't really throw it that hard, but what an arm he has in center field. Very talented young athlete out there. We roll back to the top of the order here with Matty Rich, the middle infielder. 1-1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. And the pitch. And Matty Rich can't find the ball, and
Good job! Great job!
Jake Luck couldn't find the ball. Matty Rich is a speed demon and gets down the line and beats out that.
You're so fast.
North Stars are pressing here with runners on 1st and 2nd. Nobody out. Ryan Gardy steps to the plate, the center fielder.
Be better.
Hey, let's go, Top. Let's go. Here we go, boys.
Gardy steps in. JT Crum to pitch. Oh. North Star, no Sox. Look to spin a double there, but Gardy's fast, gets down the line. They get the leadoff batter there at the lead runner at second base, and now there is 1 away with runners on 1st and 3rd here in the top of the 3rd inning. Paul Neff to the plate. That's short for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. JT Crum loves pitching from almost second base. He's getting away with it right now. Ball flies to second. Fly ball to center field. Cashes the run. And the North Stars take a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. Mike Gooch steps to the plate. One-on-one count to start here. And the pitch.
Yeah. Get there, get there.
And Rafael De Villa gets a tough hop, and Mike Gooch finds a way to get on base. No Soxers gloves are kind of hurting him this inning a little bit. Probably would like to have a couple of those ground balls back, but that's the nature of the beast. Sometimes they don't get the hop that they wanted. So we've got 2 away here in the top of the 3rd inning. Runners on 1st and 2nd. And the pitch.
Come on, Delsey, come on.
That's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brad Dilks to the plate. Dilksy hits a ground ball to shortstop for the 3rd out at 3rd base. North Stars find a way to scratch one across the board to take a 2-1 lead into the bottom of the third inning. And we're back here, bottom of the third inning. Two to one here into the bottom of the third inning. Stepping into the batter's box is Che Cheney. Great name. I actually really like that name. Be a good name to look on the back of a hockey jersey, a softball jersey. Great name. The catcher, Che Cheney, steps in. Generally a pull hitter, loves to rip the ball down the line. Let's see what he does. So, pops it up. Is that going to stay in fair territory? And that'll be a foul ball. Out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes here with Che Cheney in the batter's box, the catcher for the No Sox. And the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh. That was a pretty close pitch. I'm not sure if I was there, if I would hold that, not take that one. I would have been swinging for sure. It was way too close for my comfort. And the pitch. And Che rips a nice line drive over to the first baseman's head for a leadoff single. Jimmy Tao gets the ball in pretty quickly. Do we have nobody on that diamond right now? Okay.
I have the guy, but he's trying to leave. He's one of the guys that are driving him home tonight. The far
Then you jump on.
And Kevin can't do points.
Well, I can.
So I'm going to need another umpire.
Oh. Oh, nice hit into the left center field gap. Dan Vannon, nice swing by him. Finds the gap. Che Cheney will come across the board to make it a 2-2 game. Great swing by the 11 batter there. The right fielder. Top of the order, Justin Godden comes back up. 2-2 game here in the bottom of the third inning. No Sox and North Stars. The battle of the team that starts with a letter N. Art Tomerson, the pitch. And line drive, and Brad Dilks dives, comes up short with it. He had it in his glove and just didn't come up with it. It's a good attempt by Dilksy. Usually a really solid outfielder there, but most people wouldn't even have came close to catching that ball, so drops in. Another run will come in, and the No Sox take a 3-2 lead. Courtesy runner here for Chad Byerly runs in for Justin Godden. Justin must be hurt because generally he doesn't get courtesy runners. But Jake Luck steps into the box, see if he tries to chisel one over the third baseman's head. Nope, he goes boneyard to the gap in right center. And he goes for third. Unfortunately, it doesn't come up with it, and another one will scratch across the board. And it'll be 4-2 now for the No Sox. Daniel Good steps in the box. Cheeseburger, as most people in the slow pitch circle tend to call him. Cheeseburger laces a line drive up and over. And another one will scratch across the board for a 5-2 lead here now for the No Sox. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. JT Crum, the pitcher, steps into the batter's box. Alex Gagne, the veteran, takes a little break and tries to slow things down a little bit. So the No Sox carry a little bit of momentum here with nobody out. Runner on one, bottom of the third inning, as they've scratched 4 across the board already. JT. Looks like Dilksy's running a marathon out there today. They're picking on the outfielders pretty good. It's been a long day for them, so I'm sure the legs are getting a little bit tired, and sometimes when the legs get tired, the swings get tired right behind it here in the sport of slow pitch.
Hey, lock in, kid. Let's go. Come on.
1 ball, 2 strikes here. Art Termerson to the pitch. And there's the pitch. And JT Crum rips a single through the left side. And now throwing the ball around a little bit. Brad Dilks has just got to hit the cutoff. Doesn't need to overthrow or anything like that. And you can see the wheels maybe falling off a little bit here for the North Stars. They need to settle themselves down and get back to the way that they can all play. There's nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. Jake Wyatt, the center fielder, steps into the batter's box, and he rips one through the 5-man hole. And he's running for second, and that ball is over. These outfielders are struggling to find their cutoff man and overthrowing balls, and No Sox, who's a speedy softball club, can take bases on the errant throws all day, unfortunately. So nobody away. Chad Byerly steps into the plate.
Hey, Chad, stay hot, kid. Make them think, hey? Make them think, kid. Hey, great job, bud.
Art Thompson to pitch. Chad Byerly looks for a bomb. And that is a home run for Chad Byerly. 2-run shot. Not bad for a guy who just came off elbow surgery less than 6 weeks ago. What a recovery from such a devastating injury. Juan steps out of the batter's box. Juan Santana, number 21, the shortstop. And rips one at Mike Gooch. And Juan takes an extra base. The North Stars are struggling a little bit here on the defensive side of things. They need to settle themselves down and find a way to get her going. Rafael Davila steps in the batter's box.
Hey, Raph.
The second baseman.
Run it, hey? Touch some green here.
And he chisels one through the right side.
Bravo, Ravi.
Still nobody away here. Looks like there's going to be a pitching change. Hurt got shelled this weekend. Didn't get a lot of help. There's a couple of plays that probably could have been made, and unfortunately that's the nature of the softball game, where you don't make the plays given to you and give teams extra outs. It usually leads to a lot of runs. So stepping in will be Mike Gooch, the third baseman, who's going to look to try to get the North Stars out of this inning here. See what can be done. Nobody away, runner on one. Mika Garcia steps into the batter's box. And the left fielder, Brad Dukes, is now ready, and we'll see what happens here. The pitch. Oh. Mika Garcia rips one through the left side of the infield. Ooh, very close play at second base. Raf Davila thought he was going to go first to third there, but Brad Dilks had other plans for that situation, and looks like Che Cheney, who's was the leadoff batter of this inning. They've had a bat around now, and stepping in. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Mike Gooch now the pitcher for the North Stars. Che Cheney in the batter's box. And Che Cheney rips one down the first baseline by Paul Neff. That's going to be extra bases. Jimmy Tao gets it in pretty quickly. We're here, bottom of the 3rd inning. The score now, the No Sox 10. Oh, what a catch by Alex Gagne. The hops that he got there. Great line drive by Dan Vennon, but Alex Gagne had other plans for that particular hit and said, no thank you, I'm going to jump up and snatch that. 1 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The score is 12-2 for the No Sox here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Justin Godin, oh, what a hop, unfortunately, there for Tim Wardell. Fortunate hop for Justin Godin. Another runner will come to play. (13-2) now for the No Sox here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Softball's a hitting game. North Stars just got to find a way to get themselves out of this inning here, and they'll have to come back and chip away. And Jake Luck hits a little bit of a slappy down the 3rd baseline, and Art Tormerson made an error. And yeah, the North Stars defense is struggling this inning, and that's the difference right now, is the No Sox are making them pay for all those errors that are being made. Cheeseburger steps into a plate. Daniel Gould. Mike Gooch lays in a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Cheeseburger rips one back up the center. Another run will score, make it 14-2 here for the No Sox. Bottom of 3. Great swing there by Daniel Gould. JT Crum steps into the batter's box, the pitcher.
Hey, lock and load. Hey, sit back on it.
1 away here. Mike Gooch to pitch, and he went for the homer. That's going to be a close. Brad Dilks is camped under it and makes the play. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning, and he gets the ball in. The runners advance to 2nd and 3rd. Jake Wyant to the batter's box, the center fielder. All-world slow pitch. 3 years now, AWS has been operating in partnership with Slow Pitch Ontario. It's been a great relationship that we've started this year. A lot of our players are playing in a lot of the SPO events, Super Series, Men's A, B, C, that happen down in London. And then there'll be some of our D&E teams will be heading down for co-ed and men's provincials in the next couple of months. Jake Wyant rips a ball down the left field line. Great swing by him. And it's a double for Jake Wyant. 2 runs will score. That'll take the No Sox for another lead here. Mike Gooch to pitch. Chad Byerly, who hit a homer in his last at bat, steps in. That ball was just on the outer half of the plate for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. AWS rules, we play the 1-on-1 count. Not your average, typical softball league that might not do that. And Chad Byerly steps in, and is that going to be another home run? Sure did. It's his 2nd home run of the inning. Pretty solid inning for Chad Byerly, who rips 2. They've put up a lot of runs here with 2 away now. We'll see if the North Stars can find a way to chip back. Vaughn steps into the batter's box. The shortstop for the No Sox. 3 balls, 1 strike. Mike Gooch is a little bit short here with his pitches. He's got to find a way to push a little deeper. And Juan Suarez steps in and smashes one over the left field fence for another home run. Rafael Davila, the second baseman, steps in. What an inning here for the No Sox. They're really finding a way to smash the ball. Wind's blowing out to left a little bit. Maybe that's why all the home runs are happening. No, probably not. They're just on it right now. Alex Gagnon, nice pick. And a good scoop by Paul Neff.
Come on, boys. Hands up here. Go, boys. Chip away. Come on. Let's have fun now.
We're going to have to do a tally of the amount of runs that were scored that inning. I kind of lost track. There was quite a few. We're heading into the top of the 4th inning here, and we could be in a mercy situation. All right, well, after the tally, we've got 18-2 here going into the top of the 4th inning. AWS rules, it's a 16-run spread, so the North Star's got to find a way to scratch at least 2 runs to keep the game going. Look. Art Tormerson steps into the batter's box. 18-2 score here. North Star's got to find a way to chip away and scratch a couple across the board. And nice play by Juan. And they get the leadoff batter. Brock Jackson steps into the batter's box. Leadoff batter Art. 1 away now. Two balls, 1 strike. Brock Jackson steps into the batter's box, number 71, the catcher. And Brock is now 2 for 2. He has found his bat here for the final. Great swing by number 71. 1 away here. Tim Wardell steps into the batter's box. One away here, runner on first base, and Tim Wardell steps in. Tim, a Barrie local legend. The way that he's been playing softball here in Barrie, one of the better guys in the Barrie circuit. Also the coach for his men's D team, the Juice Monkeys. Good squad, good group of guys. Tim finds a high pitch and fouls that one off. He's been kind of doing that most of the day. He'll foul one off and then find a way to rip one over the shortstop's head. So we'll see what happens here next. And he does find a way to rip one down the left field line, and with the North Stars down a few runs, that's not necessary to take extra bases, so they need a lot of runs here to keep her going. Alexander Gagnon stems into the batter's box. Runners on first and second. One away here in the top of the 4th inning. 18-2 score. No Sox had a 17-run inning there. I haven't seen one of those in quite some time. Two balls, 1 strike. Gagnon to the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, he sees a pretty close one here for 3 balls, 2 strikes. JT Crum to the pitch. And that's going to be dropping in. Danny Venon. Two's away. Jimmy Tao's got to find a way to scratch 2 across the board here. Jimmy Tao to plate, who's singled in his first at bat. And Jimmy hits the left center gap. Tim's got to score here to keep the game going. Jimmy Tao to third. And the ball is thrown over there, but Jimmy Tao with a nice gap shot. 2 scratch, and we're going to be going to the bottom of the 4th inning for sure. Matty Richardson steps to the plate.
Stop.
2's away, runner on third base. It's now 18-4. Two balls, 1 strike. Matty Rich rips one to the left, to the right center gap. And he is going to not stretch for the double, doesn't need to. Center fielder, Jake Wyatt's got a pretty solid arm, so he takes his single, passes the bat to Ryan Gardy. Jimmy Tao cashes. That's 3 in this inning, 4. The North Stars. Ryan Gardy steps to the plate. Oh, nice play by Justin Godden. And great bounce there. The North Stars push 3 across. They've got to find a way to...
Open up your eyes next time.
It's now 18-5. North Stars got to prevent them from scoring 2 runs to be able to get to the bat again here.
Hey, at least we got 2 that inning.
And we're going into the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 18-5.
If they score 2, we're done.
No Sox, who in AWS Point Series Event 1 won the B-side division. With it being the July long weekend, we didn't have as many of our men's gold teams that we generally do, with a lot of people away, but we look forward to the major championship, which is September 3rd and 4th here at the Barrie Sports Complex and Tree Nursery. This weekend we had 60 teams, and we had teams come from Manitoba, Quebec, and all over across Ontario, from as far south as Windsor and as far north as Sault Ste. Marie. So the AWS is definitely provincially recognized with players coming from everywhere. These 2 teams, the local Barrie team with people from the surrounding towns from Barrie playing against majority of the people from Toronto, Etobicoke, Mississauga, Scarborough. The pitch. And Nika rips one down the right field line. Bruno Kasula, umpire for today's game, calls it foul. Bruno Kasula behind the plate. Stephen Arnold, veteran umpires, on the bases. One ball, 2 strikes. Mike Gooch to throw, and he pastes a single up and over. And the leadoff batter is on with a great single. Jay Cheney, who ripped one down the first baseline, his last at bat. Steps to the plate with 1 runner on. And Tim makes a great heads-up play by getting the force out at second base. Dan Vannon, the right fielder, steps into the box. 1 away here, runner on first base for the No Sox. 18-5. Bottom of the 4th inning. Oh, and Matty Rich just goes off the tip of his glove. I'm sure he would like to have that one back. He got up there pretty high. just missed it. The leadoff batter, Justin Godden, steps into the batter's box. Runners on first and third here, 2 outs. Those Sox have been having a pretty solid season in Men's C Super Series down in London. I'm sure they're definitely going to end up with a B bump here by the end of this season. If they don't get bumped, I'm sure they're voluntarily going to move up. Good young squad, lots of upside. And Justin Godden laces a line drive. 1 run to score. The North Stars must do a way to prevent this runner on second base. Runner on second base to prevent. Oh, and that run actually was the... Hey, we're here with Daniel Gould. Congratulations on the win. You guys had a massive 17-run inning. Have you guys experienced that this year?
No, that's our biggest inning of this year. I think one of the biggest innings I've ever had playing softball.
It was actually pretty good. There was a few errors on the North Stars' part, but overall, the energy and whatnot that you guys brought to the table, do you think that was the difference between you guys having the success and the North Stars being a little flat this game?
That's what we kind of pride ourselves on. Wherever we play is come out, everyone chatting, everyone getting loud, and it's a bunch of buddies over there and great chemistry. I think that's what carries this team is the chemistry we have.
Now, the chemistry, I mean, you know, you guys play dome together, you guys play outside together, you guys are C-rated. You had a great weekend in Super Series last event, I believe finishing second. What do you think is going to happen with this club going forward for the rest of the year, and what are some of the goals that you want to see happen?
Well, we just want to keep playing good ball. We try and come into every Super Series event. We don't care about what other teams are doing. We just want to go out there and play our game each time and see how the numbers fall, right?
Well, congratulations on the victory, Daniel. You had a great day at the plate. You showed everybody watching at home the type of hitter that you can be, and congratulations to a great up-and-coming Super Series squad. I see you guys having great success going forward. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for putting this event on.
Appreciate it. Have a good day. That's Daniel Gould with the No Sox here. Men's gold champion team here with All World's Slow Pitch Point Series Event 1. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you again here in the next half an hour while we have the Men's Bronze Tier 2 Final coming up. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, buddy.